Hi guys, this is Charles with PhotoSpring. In this video, I'm going to go through the PhotoSpring setup process. PhotoSpring comes with the device, charging stand, and an AC adapter. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the AC adapter and we're going to connect it to a power source. And then we're going to take the DC jack plug of the AC adapter and connect it to the back of the charging stand. What this is going to do is it's going to give power to the charging stand so that when your PhotoSpring is connected to the charging stand, it's going to get power. It's going to keep the battery charged so that it's ready to be picked up and used on the sofa or at your kitchen table anytime that you need it. So let's go ahead and wait for PhotoSpring to finish the boot up process. So now PhotoSpring has finished booting up, and we're going to see this welcome screen for the first time that we turn on PhotoSpring to let us do the initial setup. I'm going to tap the screen and I'm going to come to my choose a Wi-Fi network screen. On this screen is going to be a list of all the Wi-Fi networks that are available to me. I'm going to pick the Wi-Fi router that I'm going to use, and of course you're going to pick the Wi-Fi router that you use in your home or office. Now it's going to ask for the Wi-Fi password. So if I need help with this, I'll click on show password here, and then as I type in my password, I will be able to see the text of what I'm typing to make sure that I don't make any mistakes. Now if you don't do that, you'll just see a hidden password like you're used to seeing. So once I have the password in there, I'm going to click on connect, and it's going to go ahead and take me to the next screen where I show a blue dot here, and then this blue dot tells me that my Wi-Fi is connected, and I'm going to click on next. Now I see the terms of service. Go through and read the terms of service, and then once everything is okay, click on I agree, and then click on continue. And then now it's going to start the downloading for your PhotoSpring. What it's going to do is it's going to download the most recent version of PhotoSpring so that once you get set up, you're going to be sure that you have the most recent version that's available. Okay, now that this is almost done, you're going to see that it's going to show you an installing screen. And what that's doing is it's installing the software that it just downloaded. Okay, now that the installation is done, we're going to go through and complete the setup for this unit. On this page, we're going to be setting the date and the time. The date and the time is actually taken from the Wi-Fi network, so if the information on your Wi-Fi network is correct, then you're going to be okay just to click on the continue button directly. If there's anything that you want to change on the date and the time, you can just click on the respective bubbles and you'll be able to adjust that. Before I go on to the next page, I want to show you this red help button here. Anywhere that you need help or have questions, you can click on the help button. You can type out the message that you have, the question that you have, and that will send a message to us directly, and then we can respond to your question as soon as possible. So everything here is okay. I'm going to click on continue. So I go on to the next screen where it asks me, what do I want to call this frame? So this is a good way for you to identify this PhotoSpring. In my case, I'm going to put this frame in my kitchen, so I'm going to call it kitchen. Other suggestions might be like living room or office, or you might want to identify it for the person that's using it. So for instance, it might be mom's frame. We have one at my house that's called mom's frame, or it might be called grandma's frame, which is at my mother's house for her to use. In this case, it's kitchen, so I'm going to go ahead and click on continue, and then it's going to ask for the frame owner. So this is my frame, and I'm going to be taking care of it. So I'm going to put in my name here. I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to click next. And then on this page, what it is telling you is it's just giving you a heads up of what you're going to need to do in terms of getting your smartphone or your computer set up so that you can send photos from your smartphone or your computer into the PhotoSpring. I'm going to click on continue here. Now it's going to ask me for an email address, and this is an invitation. So if you have a PhotoSpring account already, you can skip this by pressing the skip button here. It says skip there. Or if this is your first PhotoSpring account, you can enter in an email address. And of course, you're going to use your own email address so that you'll get the invitation to your email. Or if you're inviting other people to contribute photos to your PhotoSpring frame, you can enter their email address. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, click on submit, and then now it's telling me what my frame code is. Now it says that we send an email to my email, and if you want to see what that looks like, you'll see here I got the email invitation, and it just tells me that you've been invited to connect to this PhotoSpring. And what I can do from this email is I click on the connect button here, and it's going to take me to a website. And on this website, I can sign up or log in. So if I already have a PhotoSpring account, I can click on login, and I can log into my PhotoSpring account. Or if I need to sign up for a new PhotoSpring account, I click sign up, and I can enter my email and password and do sign up, and that'll create a PhotoSpring account for me. Now remember that this is actually the web page for PhotoSpring. So after you go through this process, if you are going to be using your smartphone for PhotoSpring, you're going to want to go to the App Store for iPhone or for Android phone and download the PhotoSpring app so that you can use that directly. Okay, so now on this page, you have the frame code, and this is the frame code that you're going to be using to connect other devices to your PhotoSpring. So as I explained, you can connect smartphones or you can connect computers where you can send photos and videos from those devices directly into your PhotoSpring. You can also invite family and friends with this frame code so that they can also send photos directly to your PhotoSpring also. So if this is all done, you saw that we went through the email. I'm going to click on the skip button here, and then now it's going to take me to the PhotoSpring slideshow. So you'll see that we have some tutorial photos here. You can slide through this, and this gives you an idea of how you can use the basic functions of your PhotoSpring. I'm going to click here. This is the menu overlay screen, so you'll see that from the slideshow. If I just tap it once, I get my menu features around here, and in this case I'm going to show you the playlist. I'm going to tap on playlist, and this is going to show me all of the photos that I have currently on my PhotoSpring. I can scroll up and down to see the list of photos that I have, and if I want to see any particular photo, I can click on that photo and then it'll come up on the screen. So this is basically the initial setup process for your PhotoSpring. Hopefully it was easy to understand. If you have any questions, you can always email us at support@photospring.com, and we will be happy to help do whatever we need to do to get your PhotoSpring working properly for you.